We're constantly told to be on the lookout for scams, but sometimes they're incredibly hard to pick. Tonight, how to spot the red flags on fake investments that are robbing Aussies of their life savings.
I feel like I've been responsible for trying to sort my life out now, and it's just put me back in the biggest hole.
The best investment of your life or the biggest Ponzi scheme in history? For many years, 401k plans have been the easiest way to save and invest for your retirement. But what if I told you that you've been fooled your whole life? Welcome back to RVi&x. Today we will reveal 6 reasons why the 401k is the biggest government scam in history. Are you ready? Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Let's get started. If you search for information about the pros and cons of 401ks, whether online in videos or in writing, you'll find that many people even classify them as a government scam. There are 6 reasons why these plans are a scam for many. Reason 1, the 401k's tax deferral. Deferring your taxes by funding your 401k sounds great at first because you don't pay taxes on what you're saving right now. But when it comes time to pay your taxes to the IRS, they'll finally tell you what your tax liability is and how much they'll charge you when it's time to withdraw your funds. Common sense suggests that you would benefit from deferring taxes now, but no one knows what tax rates will be in the future when it's time to withdraw your money in retirement. Most financial experts believe that tax rates will go up rather than down. Why are we telling you this? Simply because if the government needs more money in the coming years for some reason, such as the number of people relying on Social Security and Medicare doubling by 2045 or another recession occurring before then, the government needs money to cover these expenses. Where do you think the money will come from? To pay for all this, did you know that the government can take your 401k money without asking you whether you like it or not? For all of these reasons, it is likely that tax rates will rise in the long run. And when they do, the whole argument that deferring 401k's taxes is a good option goes out the window. Reason 2. You might say, but I have free money from employer matching. Sure, who doesn't love getting free money in the form of an employer matching a contribution to a 401k? But do you really think your employer is giving you something for nothing? Did you know that for every dollar your employer contributes to your 401k, men on average receive 90 cents less in pay, and women almost $1 less? Plus, you don't even get the full employer contribution for the first 4 to 6 years you work for the company. You have to become vested first, so if you leave before that, you usually don't get the full contribution. Before we know the 3rd reason, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Reason 3. 401k fees eat up to half of your hard-earned money. Despite regulations passed a few years ago requiring better disclosure of 401k plan fees, surveys show that most participants still have no idea how much they are actually paying. According to one study, participants pay between 1.5% and 2% in annual fees. Participants in larger plans pay nearly 1% annually. These fees exist whether your plan is winning or losing. They still charge you. Reason 4. Funding a 401k is like putting your money in prison. You know that by putting your money in this plan, you have to ask permission to use your own money. There are all kinds of restrictions and penalties on accessing your own money. The idea is that they don't want you to spend your retirement savings before you retire, unless you need them for special circumstances. But you have to pay it back with interest. Reason 5. The myth of market returns or mutual funds. Most of the money in 401k plans is invested in mutual funds. The first thing they tell you is that it's invested for the long term and that you can get better returns in the stock market. But over the past 20 years, the average mutual fund investor has earned only 4.25% annually. That barely beats the 2.1% annual rate of inflation. According to some Harvard studies, there are other strategies you should investigate that are safe ways to build wealth. These strategies offer an unmatched combination of benefits, including guaranteed and predictable growth, liquidity, control, and many tax advantages. Reason 6. After decades of savings, most pre-retirees still don't have enough. According to a 2022 analysis, The average 401k savings was $141,542. But do you know how much of that amount you would receive each month in retirement? You would receive just over $600 per month, and that's if your account doesn't lose any more money by the time you retire. So you're asking yourself, are there good alternatives to the 401k? The answer is yes, but you're not going to hear it from Wall Street. But I can assure you of one thing. You will never get a call from the company or people where you have your 401k to tell you that your account is losing money. If anything, you will get your annual statement and notice that your balance has changed. But what are you going to do about it? Let us know in the comments below. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. See you next time. Stay informed and unplug from the Matrix.